Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now join Blake, Cristian, and Mark as they have fun going through the crazy wrestling world. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now let's start the show.
Live from the Man Band Studio in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You've tuned in to the Generation Evolution for Friday, October 24th, 2025. I'm Blake.
I'm Cristian.
I'm Mark.
And they just heard that for the very, very first time.
I like it. I like it.
Was that Bowling for Soup?
No, that was me. I made that song on. I made that song.
I don't remember a bullet for it said Blake,
I
Cristian, and
made,
Mark.
I made that song on Sunday. And
Did you use the app I used?
I did.
What the AI app?
I
What's the
used
name of it?
the studio app.
Studio, yeah.
Yeah. I used
Studio,
that on
okay.
Sunday morning because I was getting all these. So, first of all, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoyed our brand new theme
Welcome.
song that we'll be using from now on. I do also have musical beds, just like you're hearing in the background, for various themes for the next 2 weeks. But this is the original theme song we just played. So that is our brand new theme song, the Generation Evolution. So
Copyright that son of a bitch.
that's our song. It's ours now. That is our
Copyright
song
that bitch.
officially. So there you go. I figured you like that one.
Man, that was.
It woke everybody up, didn't it? It woke everybody up.
Yeah,
And-
it had that Bowling for Soup.
well,
feel.
I was going for an old school 90s TV theme that gets stuck in your head.
It worked.
That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. And I found the
So-
hook. I found the hook. And I was like, okay, I'm going from here. I'm going from here.
It worked.
So that is our brand new theme song. Welcome to the show. So a little
Hey.
explanation, because I'm very open with our audience. So I wake up Sunday morning. Our show went up on Friday. And on Sunday morning, I get- well, I'm sitting getting ready. Seriously, I'm sitting on Sunday morning. I think I was getting ready to watch football. And I'm just sitting there watching football. All of a sudden, my phone keeps going off from emails from Spotify and from YouTube. And apparently we got flagged for everything. We were getting flagged for everything.
Dumb bastards.
We were getting flagged for videos from WWE and TKO. We were getting flagged for music. We were getting flagged for John C. music. We were getting flagged for everything on last week's show. So I had to go in and edit some things, or the show was going to get pulled down. That's how
That's
crazy
how-
the last week's
Wow.
show got. So instead of me panicking and going crazy, I decided time to make the music. Time to actually go. I was going to wait till January. We hit our 1 year anniversary of the show to do that, but figured with all these issues that was happening, let's do it now.
All
Figured some
right.
new music, and that is our new song. So new rules I have to follow now. We can't play any videos straight from WWE anymore, but we can play like fan videos because those are not WWE official. Like next week, we can get away with playing the videos from the Wyatts.
Yep.
Because that's not a WWE official video.
Got
That's the rule I have to follow now. Which is absolutely fair. Absolutely fine.
So,
No problem with that.
question:
Mm-hmm.
if a fan takes a video,
That is not a
of
WWE
match,
official video. That's not a WWE official video. That is the-
excellent.
That is the rule. I can use fan game footage, but I cannot use WWE official footage. So
Excellent.
if that is fair, it's clarifying what happened last week. So if you were on Spotify, didn't see our show on Sunday, that's what happened. That is what happened.
So the show's just gone.
Well, I was able to fix it. The show is back up, but I had to do some editing the best I could with all things considered. But now we don't have the problem anymore. Because we'll have brand new music beds and we have that intro. I actually have I have a music bed next week for the Halloween special too, all ready to go. So
Do you have
a
a-
nice speaker version of our theme music for the
Perfect.
bed for the music next week. So-
Do you have a song created for John when he comes?
I am figuring everything out. I have ideas that are going to change up the show and make the show a little faster. Make things go a little faster for us. Because I realized, and this is for you to, I felt like our show was more like our old show, and I'm trying to make our show new. So
Got
we can see
it.
music and make things a little faster, speed things up a little bit.
Got it.
I have some ideas, but we don't have any guests scheduled for a bit, so I'm not worrying about it right now. But
Okay.
when we have our next guest set up, I have some ideas.
Got it.
So anyway, let's get into the show. Before we get to our normal stuff, this guy next to me finished his cross season yesterday. I figured we gotta celebrate this moment.
Yeah.
So I went in and here. Our guy here. Awesome. It's not a race
God damn.
to PR for the fourth time 4th week in a row.
Yep.
What was your final number, there, Cristian?
23-32.
That is incredible.
And backwards, it's 23-32.
It is 23-32. But yeah, 23-32 is your official final number for the year. How you feeling now that the season is over?
Kind of sad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know how to.
You're allowed, dude. You're allowed. I was a full sports athlete too. I get it. You know,
This was a great year for Cross, at least.
Well, there you go.
Well,
4 PRs, 4 consecutive weeks.
Which is insane,
And-
especially after being hurt and after that really crappy rain meet you
Right.
had. You know,
And you beat your goal
yes,
that
you
you
did
had
everything.
set, which was really fantastic.
It was a hell of a
and-
year.
And I am sure the coaches are basically,
If I didn't gain my one coach's respect, I don't know what the fuck I have to do. then.
Exactly, I agree with that sentiment.
well, yeah, I'm sure that all the coaches will basically, give you kudos for all the hard work you've put
I sure
into
hope
it.
I hope so.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right.
And he'll be doing track, meaning we come March through May. This schedule is going to be all wonky again. Just letting everybody know that. Right, of course, right on WrestleMania season, the schedule is going to get all wonky. I didn't realize that as I said it. It just dawned on me as I said it. The schedule is going to be all wonky during WrestleMania season of all
Two-night
time.
WrestleMania in Vegas.
Well, the thing is, on my birthday weekend again, which is I don't mind it being in Vegas on birthday weekend again, so I'm not really complaining about that. But it's just like because of his schedule, our schedule is going to be all wonky for our Mania week. But we'll worry about that when we get there. I'll worry about that in March and April. I'm not worried about that now
Got
because
it.
it's only October. So I'm not worried about that. But I'm worried about December being wonky, not October, not March. Anyway, let's move on to our normal stuff. With last week's question of the week, we were doing the Muppets on last week's question of the week, and I gotta say, I was not disappointed by Muppet fans for us this week. I was not disappointed whatsoever.
Do we have a big more response on this question?
Let's go to some answers,
Ooh.
shall we? Let me got my large screen for
Let's.
us here. Let's see here. Cristian, you want to start us off here?
Mr. Wolfvile,
Yes.
number 4.
That would be between Bert and Ernie. Dax Nelson's 8613 said 5, which I don't even remember who these two are.
Let's see. 5. Oh, that's
I know them, but I can't think of their names.
it's one of Big Bird's friends, and
I can't think of the names right now. They're in the movie. They're in the new movie. They're in the new Muppets movie. I can't think of the name right now.
yeah.
Okay, Dad. Next one.
So we got Jake Jakari,
Something.
Jakari,
J-
Vice,
Jakari
Amigos, 5778.
7-8, and he picked number 1, which is between Kermit and Miss Piggy. Now, I guess he's going to be a referee because my understanding is they are divorced.
That happens every year. I feel.
Okay.
Mystery Man 1834, number 8.
Oh, Statler Wardell. That's where I wanted to sit. That's where I am. And no, these are all on YouTube, by the way. These are all YouTube answers, by the way.
Okay.
And Funnyman-1-2-3.
Kid.
What did I say?
The 1, 2, 3 kid.
But nobody said. I thought there was actually words that I missed.
No,
Sorry,
no.
you threw me there. I thought that was the word. He said easy too, and then laughed at himself for some reason, which is next to
Carmella and
Carmella and Gonzo.
So-
So there you go.
And then Craig Jones, any of them.
Yeah, any of them. Thank you. That's not even the train hit that we have, by the way, for the record. Let's see here.
whoa.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got Delroth, and Delroth says 8 all day.
Gotta love that. I love these that are Roberta. See,
Big Dog, Gonzo, number 2.
number 2. The 4 Real said 8, most definitely. So did Jade Panda 4.
Would be fun.
Yes.
Joan 86.
Lone.
Lone 83608. 3 because it's an ILC.
I don't know if that's the answer. I don't know if that's the answer. Next to Beaker and Beaker. Oh, God damn it.
But that's because he wants an ILC in case
That's
the
amazing.
experiment goes wrong.
That's amazing.
I mean, good strategy.
that is an amazing logic,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
I love
like
the
that.
logic.
I like that. That's very good.
Go ahead, Dad.
And we got Moto Dog taking 8.
2, 2,
We're
4, 2.
roasting everyone.
You
I
have to
love
say the
that.
Oh,
numbers.
242. I'm
There you
sorry.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
My
great.
mistake.
It's all good. Let's see here. We got more, and this is where the answers got longer.
Okay.
Mandy wrote in. She said 3 because it gets me closest to Piggy and Count. 3 is right as where is 3? Next to
Next,
Bunsen
the
Beaker,
ILC.
Yeah, the ILC that we were
ILC.
talking about.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, Cristian, these are answers that are long. You have the next one.
Buffalo. Grover has always been my favorite. So if I can get Cookie Monster to move to the side, I sit in the middle. I would pick that. Otherwise, I sit next to Gonzo. Fair enough, actually.
That's a really complicated answer.
Yeah.
And, go ahead. That last one.
We were gods once. I
Sadly.
wouldn't want to sit between couples, so seats 1 and 8
I
are
love how
out.
I love how that letter counts as a couple.
Okay.
I love that. But Bert already does it.
Okay.
I know that. Bert already doesn't go.
Yeah. But
By the
here,
way, I'm gonna do. Bert and Ernie technically are a couple in canon now because they've openly come out that they're gay, so they are a couple now.
okay. Well,
So
there you
continue.
go.
Sorry, continue.
7 means all my cookies would disappear. So also no, I would probably overheat in seat 5.
Yeah, true.
My choice is seat 3. If it if it be dangerous,
It might be
it'd
dangerous.
but it wouldn't be boring. That's true.
I think that was the most struggle you've had reading one of these ever.
But it was also long.
Thanks.
It was also really long.
That's what
so
she said.
True. But thank you everybody for writing it. Those were great answers. That was actually thank you for taking this so seriously. I like that.
Benson Honeydew. We're gonna need another beaker.
Yeah.
No.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed everybody's answers there. So thank you so much. That
Pull
was
the tape.
that was one of the more
Sorry.
fun ones we've had in a while.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to this week's question of the week. Build your s'mores. I figured with the weather changing, everyone's been in a colder mood.
Yeah.
So Swiss chocolate.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into Swiss chocolate. Build your s'mores, and you have me lower the screen here. You have $7 to build your s'mores. So
Holy cow.
Cristian, why don't you start us off if you would like?
Ooh, easy. $6. Graham crackers, toasted, and Hershey's.
There you go. See that granite that chocolate there on the top there on the $5 one really is getting my attention. But
burnt got disrespected the one.
I do love a good burnt marshmallow. I do love a good burnt marshmallow though. I can't complain about that. So I'm actually gonna go with $7, right?
Yeah.
Let me go with I like the Oreo idea though. No, chocolate chip, burnt marshmallow. I love a burnt marshmallow. I really do. And that could be at the 4. Then give me a Hershey's bar.
Trying to get diabetes? Goddamn.
That sounds delicious though. That sounds so delicious.
Don't be like him. Jesus Christ.
Right?
I know. In all seriousness, my A1C is down, so I can say shit like this now.
Be careful.
Wow.
Here's just graham crackers.
Just grab.
That's all you get.
No, it's the big cookies at the top. Big soft cookies. Those are delicious.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Can I have 2 s'mores?
No.
Damn.
You have $7 to work with.
Okay.
Cut in the 4 pieces.
All right.
Cut that bitch like it's a goddamn class party.
Wow!
Holy shit! Ooh.
You went there.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
No, but
Well,
you went there.
Wow. I think I'm
You're
gonna
fine, he's
go
fine, he's fine.
with chocolate chip, a raw marshmallow,
A raw?
raw,
Raw.
There you go.
Raw
Raw.
marshmallow.
raw.
We got 5. Got it.
Okay, and then the Hershey's.
We all went Hershey's.
Yeah, Hershey's the easy one. That's why, because it's easy.
Well, I hate to see a good piece of Ghirardelli chocolate kind of go.
I know, but it's a delicious chocolate too. It's delicious
Yeah,
chocolate.
so it's good on its own.
So, all right. Well, that's that. I will put this up on all platforms so you can all vote. I'm very interested on this one because that's with the temperature changing. It's freaking 30 degrees here today. Although I went outside today. I'm taking care of grocery shopping this morning, right? It's 41 degrees. I have my hockey jersey on. I did put my jacket on today. And it was the warmest 41 degrees ever because there was no breeze. It was legitimately the warmest weather. And it was so freaking cold the last few days that it was so nice out today.
This morning when I woke up to go get, I was like 40 degrees. It's like, okay, I'll
It
take
doesn't feel like 40 degrees today at all.
my hoodie and my lined windbreaker.
Doesn't feel like 40 degrees today. Anyway, so okay, one more thing before we get on to things. I was looking at comments on TikTok for the question of the week. Somebody commented. This is the first time this has happened. Somebody commented on this 7 wrestlers theory. A listener commented on it. Rich fans answers, and he gave his answers for the 7 wrestlers theory. So I brought him up here on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So Cristian, if you like to read them, I'll read the answers.
Well, the one that made you fall in love with wrestling.
This is Stone Boy. by the way.
Stone Boy.
Ray Mysterio. That's a great answer.
Ooh,
Great
good,
answer.
that's good.
I think that was mine.
Probably. Is it Ray or John? One or the other.
No, because I switched John from 1 to 7.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Okay.
Continue.
Number 2, your newest favorite wrestler.
This would be Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Very good answer. That's a very good answer. We'll talk about them more
We're
later.
gonna get bouncy.
We'll talk about them later.
Number 3, the one that always makes you smile.
I disturbed you a little bit. Brock Lesnar. That's a weird one to me.
Hopefully
I'll
not a
take it.
female. Anyways.
Oh.
Number 4, your
Oh.
comfort wrestler.
Randy Orton. That's weird. I'll take it though.
I can see it.
I'm very confused by this answer.
The one you. Wait, what?
I'm very
Oh,
confused.
maybe
Miss-
like
miss-
in the
miss-
company. I don't know.
Well, maybe WWE related. Yes.
The
Jeff
one
Hardy.
you missed the
That's
most.
Jeff Hardy. And
Well,
then
I don't know. The one you protect with your whole life.
that makes more sense than Jeff Hardy. That makes
Yeah,
more sense.
yeah.
And I would assume I think I know what this guy's saying in this answer, but
Okay.
go ahead.
Number 7, the one you're rooting for the most.
It says Kevin Evans. I'm going to say this is supposed to be Kevin Owens.
I
And
would-
Leon Slater.
Yeah, I would assume
I think
that would be.
I think that's just a typo.
And I'm going to guess it's Kevin Owens.
I
and
mean,
if
actually-
Pony, I'm going to put this up on TikTok, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
Wait,
Correct me if
actually,
I'm wrong.
just real quick, look it up.
I did look it up, but I couldn't find anybody named Kevin Evans.
Okay.
So Pony, I'll put this up and let me know if we're wrong.
The only thing I remember the wrestler's
Or-
name was Evan
no.
Courageous.
No. Or it's Javon Evans again.
Maybe. So let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know what the
yeah.
answers here. Just put it in the comment section. We'll correct ourselves next week.
Okay.
We'll do it that way. All right.
But
so
good list. And
that was really good. I
and then
enjoyed that.
also just one thing. Can you explain for Jeff Hardy for number 5?
Yeah, please explain that for us. But other than that, thank you so much. And anyone else that wants to comment,
Thank you.
we will read this on the air. Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely. I
guessing
love this idea.
The reason he picked Jeff Hardy for number 6 is
Oh,
basically
Jeff Hardy may make sense. Number 5 is weird.
yeah. I particularly because I think you don't want to see.
So that one I understood. That
Yeah,
one I got.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
you missed the most one is the one we're questioning. But no big deal. Thank you so much, Stone Pony.
Thank you.
And anyone else that wants to
Stone
comment, Stone Boy, and anyone else that wants to comment and we'll read your answers on the air. I have zero problem with that. I love that idea. All right. Next up, before we get to our next thing,
Okay.
so a little funny story. Back in January, when John Cena started his farewell tour, Funko put up a farewell pop. And me and Andy went and grabbed it immediately for Cristian.
Like you do.
Before we pre-ordered it, and we both forgot it came in. We both completely forgot it came in. And about 2 months ago, we're like, whatever happened to that pop? And I didn't do anything to ask you because we figured we were trying to surprise you with it. Completely forgot about it. And then we're like, let's go find it again. And I had to go through a few websites because it's completely sold out everywhere. And I found it. So I ordered it again. And we got it here, and you opened it, and you didn't realize you already had it. And
No.
opened it.
So here's my
Yeah, explain
my
your side of the
side.
story, please.
So I opened it. I was very happy. Completely forgot I had another one. This one is in the plastic case, so I put it on my dresser. So like when I get more space, I can put stuff.
Absolutely.
But I had a friend over that day. Well, I think the day after actually.
Yeah.
No, it was the same day. It was the same day. That
Or whatever. Yeah, continue.
no, that
It was,
actually.
it was the next day. It was the next day.
No, it wasn't because you called me in as we're picking decks.
No, that was
That was the shirt. That was
That was the
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't the punk call. It was different.
No. So I think it was the day after, and I put it in my room, and then I have the same desk right next to it where I put the new pop. Underneath it are pops that I'm just gonna display when I get the chance. And little did I know there's one there. My friend was like, "Why do you have 2 of the same one?" I was like, "I don't." I pulled. I was like, "Oh, I do have an anniversary John Cena pop already." And that's it right there.
So it will go up in the studio.
He
For the rest of the
didn't
run.
know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, for the rest of the run, this will go up in the studio for the rest of the run. So I'll probably put it right behind you. There's space right behind you. I can put it up on the shelf right there for the rest of the run. But yeah, I wanted to tell that story because it was very funny. It was a very funny story that I had to share with everybody. But that leads us to today. We have an unboxing to do.
Yep.
Look at that. We have a little graphic now on the screen.
Ooh.
And this is the first time I think Mark's been involved in an unboxing.
Yep.
It's already pre-cut. So I thought if you want to give me the card while you go through things, make it easier for you. I have the card right here. The All Elite crate for this month. The full year 2025 All Elite crate. So I'll put this right here on my screen because I don't have to look at my screen right now. So you can actually have him. He can show him off. He's right there.
Okay.
I'll narrate and he can show him off what's going on here.
Okay.
First off, we have the Destiny Kenny Omega T-shirt, which we totally see you wearing. By the way, it's a really cool ass shirt.
Ooh.
It is a cool ass shirt. It's very Mortal Kombat actually. Very Mortal Kombat.
Kind of, yeah.
So your mother already opened the box to pre-prep things, and she wants the next shirt.
Yeah, she can have it.
Yeah, the next shirt is a Nothing Matters Willow T-shirt, which Mandy has already claimed.
Nothing matters, huh?
Nothing matters anyway. Smile anyway. T-shirt. It's a nice shirt too. It's a very nice shirt.
Yeah, I like it. I like the design.
Mandy's already claimed it.
I am beyond terrified because this does not look like.
Well, the next one is the Micro Brawler. The Micro Brawler. Oh, no, this is the Bobble Brawler Mini. That it looks a lot like Chris Sabin for some reason. I know, but it looks a lot like Chris Sabin. It is Hangman Adam Page.
What the hell?
Which we'll put on the set. We'll put that on the set.
No, it looks like Alex Shelley.
Oh, yeah, we put it up on the camera so everyone can see it better.
Looks like Alex Shelley.
It does look like Alex Shelley, but it is Hangman Adam Page. It's one of those convenient with long arm things I got going on here. Oh, what's the magnet? We have a magnet, which is the, let me see it on my screen here. It is the MJF versus Jay White Full Gear 2023 magnet.
Ooh.
Wasn't that the one Adam was going to take over? Or am I thinking of something?
Probably. I don't remember, honestly. I don't honestly remember. We'll probably put it up with the other magnet we have right above us. 2025. What is this one? We have a Switchblade Jay White sticker.
Ooh.
Jay White sticker, which is good for laptops and tablets. We have a Speedball Mike Bailey lapel pin.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Speedball.
Oh, this is another thing that we'll add this to the. So for those who are new to us, we have a ring behind us with micro brawlers. So we have a new micro brawler to put in there. It is one Harley Cameron. And they would never guess when they put this together that Harley and Willow would be tagging together soon in a tournament.
Face the rock.
So, and what else we got going on here? We have one more thing. Oh, is this the pillowcase? This is the retro drawing pillowcase, which is awesome as hell. I'm looking at it, but I've not looked at this in full yet, but we saw some of them.
Let me.
This is the retro pillowcase.
Oh my lord!
This looks so cool. Pick it up a little higher so you can see it better. There it is. That looks so cool.
Is the same thing on the front that's on the back?
Yeah, I guess so. But that is so very cool. I love the chin up, tits out part in there. But I love this.
The shoe must go on.
It's such a cool pillow. At the pillowcase, that is super cool.
It's Wednesday, isn't it, bro?
But yeah, there you go. We'll put that down. We'll get down. We'll figure out what to do with this. I like this one a lot. That's
you
cool.
Have eat your last toss.
So, all right, what's the autograph? What is the autograph 8x10?
That sounds so wrong, and I don't know why.
Because of the way he said it, probably. Because of the way he said it, probably it sounds wrong.
Okay, sorry.
So, what is our 8x10 for this week? Ooh, it is the Brian Keith autographed 8x10.
What was his name? It was the
Bounty Hunter.
Now he's the what the fuck is he?
Well, I think he is now back to being the Bounty Hunter.
Brian Keith.
He is back to being the Bounty Hunter again. So
Yeah.
there you go. Good box this month. This is a very good box.
Him and Big Bill.
Yeah, I like this box. This is a good one. Another very good box. So thank you to Wrestling Tees and All Elite Wrestling for just an awesome box this month. I really like this one a lot. So here's the shirt.
Oh. I dropped Speedball.
You dropped a bunch of stuff. You dropped the magnet. You dropped the sticker.
Holy cow!
So while they pick up stuff,
Watch your head.
oh, they pick up stuff, and Cristian had to hurt himself, like he almost just did. Let's actually move on. I have one video I like
You
to
got the
play
magnet?
while we clean up the area here. We have a video I like to play. Remember a couple weeks ago, Cristian? We had
Damn it. Okay, I'm sorry.
the Daniel Official. So anyway, while Cristian cleans up here, I'm going to set up the next video. That, like I was saying,
Okay.
let him clean it up. I know what I'm doing. We do this all the time. We remember a couple weeks ago we had the Daniel Official video of her doing male entrances. This week we have female entrances with a surprise guest at the end who was in the ballroom this week at Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, so let's play this while we finish cleaning up here.
Okay.
This is Daniel Official and Pasha Pavlov at the Dancing with the Stars this week. And this is the female entrances to go with the male entrances we had a couple weeks ago. Come on. There you go.
Like
The demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, bleed.
Flair was actually in the ballroom this week.
wow.
Damn.
As a special guest on Daniel Official
Ooh.
at Wicked Night this past week.
Who does she know that?
No, Destin Karp, her husband, who used to be a WWE writer.
Okay.
That's why.
Ah,
He used to be a writer at WWE, Destin Karp.
he still has this connection.
Yeah, a lot of connections. They were at the first Raw at Netflix. They were at that at Netflix at the Intuit Dome.
Damn.
But and they were at WrestleMania. It went to WrestleMania
Man.
this past year. But yeah, I wanted to share that. And yeah, Charlotte was there. By the way, quick, real fast. Get to the stars real fast. Yes, I'm voting for Danielle. This is because I'm very hypocritical because I blind vote for her every single Tuesday. Can we get? And can all you fan people out there? Can you stop voting for Andy, please? Can you stop? This is getting a little risky now. And yeah, please stop doing this game. I understand the point of the show. But please stop voting for Andy. Thank you. That is all.
What?
There's a whole thing going on the show right now. I just wanted to address that real fast. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to wrestling.
Yes.
Let's get back. Sorry, I have a new screen set up here, so I'm just trying to get to my screen here. One news item I forgot to put on my notes here. Important news item. We have to. Oh, it's on my notes. Here it is. It has to do with Seth Rollins. He had shoulder surgery and had to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship. This is a real injury this time. It's a legit injury this time.
It's a legit injury. He walks out, drops the sling, and then stomps him with dress shoes again.
Well, he put a picture of him wearing the sling, and he actually put up surgery photos this time. So this is legit. This is not like, unlike last time, there is actual surgery footage this time. So, so that is official. Braun Breaker, by the way, looked like a fucking badass holding the belt, by the way, on Monday. He really did.
Yeah.
Division had to keep up the title belt to Adam Pearce. And we had a battle royal in the main event. The winner was faced CM Punk, who won the number one contendership last Monday. That's not a main event, and it was main event Jey Uso, who eliminated in this order LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, and then Dominic Mysterio.
Wow.
In that order to win the battle royal. Not only Sherry, by the way, one day he's going to be a fucking champion because this crowd loved him on fucking Monday. And
You say Dominic?
Dominic's going to be fucking. He fucking cheated the entire match, and the crowd was cheering for him every single moment. Like, it was like fucking crazy. He did the old spot where you get eliminated, but the referee to distract him, so he ran back in the ring before they realized he was eliminated. And the crowd cheered it. It was fucking crazy. But anyway, thoughts on the Seth Rollins situation here, guys?
Actually, I want to talk about the match itself.
What
The video has there was a thing. It was the most disliked recent thing for WWE. The most disliked thing. It was like over.
Oh yeah, 30,000 dislikes.
No, it's now 40,000.
Oh, it was 40,000. It was 30,000 last night when I showed the numbers. Well,
it's now 45,000 dislikes.
I think a lot of people want Dom to win.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people want Dom to win, but Dom, I have a feeling Dom. The thing with Dom, people forget he's Intercontinental Champion and he's also the Mega World Champion. He's holding 2 belts right now, and one of the world title in another company. And there's rumors going around he's going to face John Cena at Survivor Series. So relax, people. He's getting his push. Don't worry, he's getting his push.
I just think that the thing that basically is stopping him to get a main title push, number one is his age, and number two, I
Dom?
think, yeah,
He's 27.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got the experience he needs to.
Anyway, that's not the point, though. That's not the point.
Randy Orton.
Orton was 20. Well, no, actually, that goes against your point.
Nope. Yep, he does.
No. My point is that actually goes against your point because he openly admits he was struggling with the belt. Okay. So that actually goes against your point because
he was struggling.
He openly admits that he was way too young to hold that title.
Okay.
He was way too young. He openly admits that. So to your point, I see your point, but I'm just going to tell you what Orton has said about that reign. But they did it because the only reason they put the belt on Orton was to take the number off Brock Lesnar because they're pissed at him for leaving the company.
Right.
And they took the youngest champion off of Brock Lesnar, who they're the perfect example. He was ready to be champion when he won the championship the first time. He was ready at a young age. That's the perfect example. Perfect example. People also were pissed that Braun got taken out of the match. And Pierce had all rights to do it because they're the one that took out Seth in storyline. So he wanted to punch them. Right. Completely makes sense to me. I understand the logic, but they're pissed because they thought Braun Breaker should be the one pissing them. So that's another thing.
Which leads me to believe that possibly the match between CM Punk and Jey Uso may have some outside interference.
Unfortunately, I just want Punk to win the title, and then eventually, I think Braun Breaker will be champion, but not yet. I think he will be champion. He's again back to being so young. He's fantastic.
Right.
I think he's going to be world champion next year. 100%. I think next year he will be world champion.
I wouldn't doubt that.
But I don't think you have to rush it. Cristian, thoughts?
No, true. You don't have to. You shouldn't rush it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Don't rush it.
Most of the time when they rush a champion, it's not good.
Or like Orton was.
Well, I would say more like who Brock Lesnar when he came back.
I thought that one. That it was the second time around. The second
time when he came back, they immediately gave it to him. And I get it. Vince was in charge.
I think that was the third time, but the second time he actually lost his first match. He lost his first two matches to Triple H and John Cena. His first two matches. So, but I see your point. I am seeing your point, though. I am seeing your point.
Let me
You know who was champion that should never have held the title, and then they put it on him because they gave him the Money in the Bank? Jack Swagger. They're the guy. They put the belt on him for no reason, and that was a waste of a title reign. Jinder Mahal. That's the person that should never had the title.
You mean the one time he returning a former WWE champion, and it was the most disappointing shit ever.
You know what the funny part about that? They did that, but then everyone wanted to see the match, and then Seth Rollins got hurt.
Yeah.
Because they gave him the match they actually people were asking for.
What Punk and
No, the Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal got this whole thing like maybe they should have Jinder Mahal get a title shot for some weird reason, and then he ends up injuring Seth Rollins in the match.
Yeah.
But
this belt is a curse on Seth.
Sure feels like it.
Wasn't Braun Breaker Intercontinental Champion?
No, he hasn't held a belt in WWE yet.
He has
in the WWE.
Yeah.
I'm not counting NXT. I'm not counting NXT. Braun Breaker?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole Jay versus Braun for the IC title. IC's Jay's first singles title win.
Prevision. I forgot. Prevision.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me.
That was Jay's whole first
No.
title
I completely forgot. That was Prevision.
And
then Braun won it back immediately after.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
And Braun only had it for maybe a month.
So he had two reigns with it. So
he lost at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
To Dom.
Yeah, you're right.
Fatal 4-way.
You're right.
That fatal 4-way that led to Dom having the belt.
Where Carlito got killed twice through the announce table.
Yes.
Well, that's a mask.
But no, that's I completely forgot he had the belt. It's one of those I forgot he had the belt because he didn't have it that long.
Right.
But anyway,
it was very impactful though.
But he did have the WrestleMania match. There it is, right there. Intercontinental Championship twice. There it is, right on the Wikipedia page.
Yep.
You set up. I can actually go to Wikipedia in live form and verify stuff here. You verify things. But anyway, let's move on. We had a pay-per-view last week, and we have thoughts. Let's bring it up here. Thoughts on AEW Wrestle Dream. I got 2 thoughts.
So do I.
Well, first thought is this is too long for a night show. You want to do a 6-hour show? Cool. Start at 3 in the afternoon. I have zero problem with afternoon shows. Yep. Nobody has a problem with afternoon shows. As a matter of fact, your most watched show this year was an afternoon show. That was your most watched show of the year with All In, and it was in the middle of the afternoon. You know, do it in the afternoon, and then you can do a 6-hour marathon show. Help yourself. Don't care. But during the night at nighttime, even on Saturday night, people like to go to bed. People want to go to bed, and it was exhausting by the time that damn show was over.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's round 2. It's Amazon Prime. We have never had problems on Prime Video before. Ever. We watched the last pay-per-views on Prime Video since they went over there. HBO Max, I know we can't use it right now because of issues with YouTube TV. So we're on Prime Video still. I have no problem with Prime Video. I like Prime Video. You know? And we weren't the only one to talk about this. This is a nationwide issue. At the last 15 minutes of the show was literally, what was it, pinked out?
Yep.
Pinked out?
Yep.
Well, in Blacktown, it was pinked out. A pink screen lit up. And we had no show. And what pissed me off more, it was the main event between Darby and Mox. I didn't get to see it the next day. I didn't watch it the next day. But at the point, you make us get all the way to 11 fucking o'clock, and you don't let us see the main event because it cuts out. Like I said, it was on the replay, fine, but not the point. We wanted to watch the main event live, and we were the only ones affected by it. What the fuck was happening that night? So that's my only real two complaints of the show.
And then online,
Cristian, go ahead.
Online, it like, I know you guys were just trying to find stuff for the main event, but like then it just shows up like Sting returns, and then they're fucking then they're fish tank, and then a lot of cool shit that we don't get to fucking see.
Like I said, we watched it the next day, but at the point, it's not the point. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
We missed fucking old ass Sting's return.
And by the way, Sting's return was when you watched it on the replay, it would have been awesome to watch live. That would have been so fucking cool to watch live because it came out of nowhere and no one started coming. It would have been cool as hell.
So
the fish tank thing was weird and random though. That was weird and random. But the Sting return was awesome. Like, and then, by the way, the finish, what did come where Sting gave Darby his bat, and then he hit Mox in the leg with his bat, and then Mox actually said, "I quit" to a Scorpion Deathlock.
That makes a lot more sense than what Mom told me.
That was the finish of the show. That was the finish.
Mom told me.
Well, we also didn't know what was happening. We didn't know what was going on.
What I heard, I think Mom told me it was a Scorpion Death drop.
It was Deathlock. It was
why
Deathlock.
did he quit to a drop?
He hit a coffin drop, and then he got up and hit a Scorpion Deathlock.
Uh,
In the water from the aquarium.
Fuck.
Because Sting destroyed the aquarium with his bat.
there you go.
By the way, they did try to drown Darby.
Yep.
In the aquarium. That happened. That was weird and random.
You got a whole light just shine on you.
The sun is hitting me. The sun's hitting me from
I
that
know.
window. That's why. But and I'm also wearing like a yellow shirt today, so that might also help things.
You look pale as hell.
Yeah, I'm wearing like a yellow shirt today, but anyway, those are my real thoughts. I hate to say this, it wasn't that great of a show. I wanted it to be more of a better show. I just felt like the first, except for Jurassic Express Young Bucks, that was awesome. Speaking of Jurassic Young Bucks, got this screen up here. This is the Young Bucks screen. They came up during their entrance. Cristian, if you let me go through these, this is so damn funny.
Ooh, okay.
This is the
expense report. Account balance for the Young Bucks.
This is hysterical. Go ahead.
Suits and sneakers. $62,879 $79.23.
What the fuck are they buying?
Pyro and music. $86,117 and 35 cents.
What the fuck is this number?
Round trip to Nashville. $1,287.56.
Time out. The show was in St. Louis. That was in St. Louis.
Boxing, Velcro wall,
Velcro wall.
and wrestling, $49,250.
I don't get this.
Party,
After party, probably.
$53,349. Horizon virtual reality. Is that $1 million?
That is $1 million. That is $100,000. That's $100,000.
Is it?
That's 6 zeros. It's 6 zeros. It's 6
Okay,
zeros.
got it.
I was counting zeros.
Got it.
You mean 5 zeros then? Six is
Oh,
a
$1 million. That is $1 million. It is $1 million.
Wait, no,
Holy crap, my hand.
That
No,
is
no, that's 100.
It is 5 zeros. It's 5 zeros.
Yep, that's 100,000. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. What the fuck is miscellaneous?
$85,267 and nice 69 cents.
Nice.
Casino.
Casino. Oh, casino with the thing.
Casino. It should be a lot more than 100,000. That's all I'm saying. $97,142.
Oh, that's all they had left. That's all they had left. That's why.
What about the first couple times?
Anyway, continue.
Total expenses: $499,667.83.
And the
Current
balance
is $32.17. You are going into bankruptcy.
And I love they came out as Z3217 bucks, and it says transactions failed on the other Patreon. I'm sorry, but that is too funny.
Can I? Don't have these guys play Monopoly.
Oh my lord, the numbers are so outlandish. Like it's so outlandish. Like wow. So
don't let these guys
what
do
kind
your
of fucking
taxes.
sneakers are they buying?
I know,
Jesus
seriously,
Christ.
what the fuck was that? But anyway,
Allen Iverson's?
outside of the Bucks and Jurassic Express in the first, that was the second match of the show. That was fantastic. That match was awesome. But like outside of that, I felt
Glad
like
to
the
see him
first.
back. Jurassic Express.
What did I say?
I said glad to see him back.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. But outside of that, the first card, I felt like the first cards were completely predictable. Like it was a really strange show. And the second half of the show was awesome until we got to the main event. We couldn't see the ending of it. But there was no reason for the show to go almost 6 hours. There was no reason for the show to go damn long.
I'm gonna go on a little thing real quick.
Please do.
Mercedes Moné.
Oh
Go
god.
for it. Go for it.
Here we go.
How many belts is it now?
12.
12.
No more belts.
12.
You screw. Mina Shirakawa has been screwed over 4 different times for 4 different belts to Mercedes alone. 2 from New Japan, now from Ring of Honor.
Okay. By the way, I'd like to make it up about this Ring of Honor. It's an interim belt. It's not even a real belt. Red Velvet is the actual TV champion. By the way, to clarify that.
It was a Stardom belt, 2 New Japan belts, and the interim Ring of Honor, which 4 titles pretty much robbed from Mina.
Really?
Mina has been the most screwed person out of this entire
It's ridiculous.
run.
Doesn't she have the Owen Hart one too?
Yeah, that doesn't count though. Even there, that was
Owen Hart is equivalent to the interim title.
But yeah, so and then she won another indie belt, by the way. Recently, it's at 12 now. She's at 12 now, and she is in the tag team tournament, which we're going to talk about in a little while.
I swear to God,
and
if she wins the tag.
she is facing Statlander at Full Gear.
I know that one is a
God,
guarantee
dude.
she's not going to win.
It's AEW versus TAC PBS stuff, from what I'm hearing. Maybe both belts. Maybe both belts on the line.
Here's the thing. She's been to Mexico.
But we'll talk about this more when we get the Full Gear, by the way, with Statlander.
Okay.
But Statlander, I want people to remember about Statlander. She's the one to beat Jay Carhill and ended that streak.
Yep.
Keep that in mind.
Yep.
Or about that next month. But just keep that in mind. Continue.
So my question is, when she goes to Mexico and she gets the belts, does she have Don Callis as her translator?
No, she does speak Spanish. As a matter of fact, I will
Yo
give
soy
her,
Mercedes Moné.
I will give Mercedes a tiny bit of credit for something. When she is defending some of these belts, like she is going to Japan defending her one belt. She did defend her belt in CMLL recently, and to her credit, she did a full Selena tribute. It came out the Bitty Bitty Bum Bum, so I give her credit. At least that's pretty cool. That's cool. More of that is fine with me, but too many damn belts. Or like on Dynamite this week, they were celebrating. She had a massive cake. And then Harley brought out Minnie Monet, and then Mercedes put Minnie Monet through the cake, and then Statlander popped up and threw Mercedes through the cake. Do that more often, then more people would probably hate you. At least you're showing some ass. Like I have zero problem with stuff like that, because then you're being a heel. Then you're actually being a good heel.
Correct.
But like, yeah, I have issues with that too. Trust me, I have a lot of issues with that.
I just have issues where she goes all of a sudden she gets a belt. I understand you want to break a record,
But she already broke it, and she already broke it now.
But here's the thing, you know,
Ultimo.
when she gets these, and this is my opinion on
Good.
when she's in these matches, and I feel she gets the belt too easy, like
She
they're
does. She
giving
does.
it to her.
She pretty much does.
You know, that's bullshit.
I'm-
Why waste the company's time, my time, and everyone else's time?
Well, it's not your
for-
time.
for-
Your time is in the indie shows, but I see your point.
You know, I mean, you know, why waste if you?
The problem is, the problem is the indie opponents are putting it on. That's their decision. That's not hers. That's their decision.
No, I understand that. I mean, it's just it's a waste, because if you have other talent that's better, they're getting cheated.
Because yours is them.
I know, get it. It's her finisher. It's supposed finishers nowadays are not supposed to be kicked out of. But someone, please, once she kicked out of fucking 5 Storm Zeros, and Tony kicked out of 1. What the fuck did she even call it?
The Monet, Monet something.
Maker.
Monet Maker. Yeah, Monet Maker.
And then-
Money
Money
Maker. Yeah,
Maker.
Money
And then-
Maker.
And then when it comes to the New Japan against Mina match, Mina hit like 4 figure 4s, and then Mercedes hits 1 finisher, and it's fucking over. This is not the 1-winged angel bullshit. She's really copying Kenny Omega now.
Yeah. Well, at least with Kenny, no one is kicked out of the when he was in AEW. Nobody has in AEW.
Well,
or anywhere,
and-
except
Not
for
in Japan. No
Yep.
one's no one knew AEW in general. No one's guys that have been in AEW.
And I think
the closest thing we got was him.
The closest thing we got was actually in that electrified
With
match,
John.
Yeah.
where it wasn't a kick out. It was more along another. He kicked the ropes, and the ropes got hit. And that wasn't even a kick out. It was just the electric shock, and that's what popped up Omega. That was not
Which was
a
smart.
kick out. That was not a kick out. There's a difference.
And then we have looked like botched ones, but either way,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
She
But
is-
your point is still there.
she is literally becoming Kenny Omega with a finisher that no one really kicks out of.
Mhm.
So many fucking belts, and then
It's ridiculous.
Well, I
It really
think-
is out of hand. It's out of hand.
And I think
I'm
AEW figured out with Kenny Omega that the belt collector gimmick was going over 100%.
But it's over the hand. It's over the top now. It's getting over the top.
Yeah,
And
it's
again,
ridiculous.
Kenny did world titles,
Correct.
and they were real world titles.
Correct.
I swear to God, Mercedes about to walk out with the cardboard title and call it a fucking day.
Well, you never know. So,
No.
speaking of titles in AEW,
Okay.
they did announce the brackets for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships, and the bracket tournament is starting on Wednesday.
Oh God.
And
please
this is a stacked fucking tournament. This is a stacked tournament. In the left side of the bracket, we have Queen Amanita and Jamie Hayter
I'm not a ding dong.
taking on the Sisters of Sin.
Oh, they're not the triangle anymore?
Oh, there's just the two of them. They're the Sisters of Sin.
Got
When
it.
they added Tekla, then they're the Triangle of Madness.
The triplets of triangles.
But anyway, the Sisters of Sin, which is Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
Yep.
And then the tag team, they just named themselves. What did they name themselves? They named themselves in a video I just watched. I can't remember the names right now. But it is Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. I don't remember what they called themselves. I watched the video again. And they're taking on Mercedes Moné and Athena. Athena, by the way, asked Mercedes to be tag team champions. There is no way. This is right here. This is the matchup, in my personal opinion, that is prone for an upset. Because there's no way in hell that Athena and Moné are going to get along well enough to advance in this tournament.
Correct.
And I think it's perfect because then you can set up another Athena Moné match,
Correct.
and Willow and Harley can move on to the next round.
Excellent.
And I will
Definitely.
be beyond pissed if Monet and Athena somehow
No,
fucking win.
I think the whole point of this, because they even gave Harley and Willow a name that I just can't remember off the top of my head right now, but they did give them a name. So they have an official name. They're an official team. They're a real team. As they always say, you have a name. Your official name, like as soon as it's there, they have a name. You know what I mean? Like, so I have no problem with that. So,
Ty J.
oh yeah, we'll get to them. And then over on the other side of the bracket, we have Alex Windsor
Windsor!
and Riho for some reason. I don't understand why they're tagging together, but whatever. Versus Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
Both of them got a Japanese person.
I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Wait, Windsor downgraded.
But at least with Tony and Mina, they have history.
Windsor downgraded.
Yeah, but at least there's history here. And then on the bottom of the bracket, it is the bitches that have fucked Joey Janela.
The
Megan
blonde
Payne.
bitch is Genoa.
Let me finish my own joke. Jeez, let me finish my joke. You stepped over my joke. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Megan Payne and Penelope Ford taking on Ty J.
Another example of a name.
Anna Jay and Ty Mello, who, in my opinion, should have easily advanced because they're the only ones out there that were in that other tag team tournament that did it a few years ago.
Yep.
They're the only surviving team.
Yep.
They've been the longest running team in the same company at this point when it comes to the women.
So
I think the semifinal should be Sinners of Sin versus Willow and Harley, and Tony and Mina versus Ty J. That's what I think the semifinal should
Right.
be.
so now my thing is, who do you see for the final round?
What do I want, or do
Yes.
I see happening? I want Willow and Harley to be the first champions.
Got it.
I think they should have Ty J as the first champion, but I have a feeling they're going to put it on Tony and Mina. That's what I think they're going to
Or it
do.
could be a big upset.
But I'm picking Willow and Harley personally. So what do you guys think?
Want Willow and Harley. Most likely going to be either Tony, Mina, or Ty J.
Okay.
Just as long as you don't put it on the Megasis and the Mercedes and Athena, I would have to say that if I see in the finals would be, like I said, Willow and Harley, and I would like to see them go against Ty J.
Okay.
That
Fair
was-
enough.
I think that was the longest.
But no, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Thanks for the answer, but that was the longest way to just say the same thing we said.
Yeah, but I understand
Okay.
what you wanted to say, though. I understand where you were going with that.
Okay.
But so that is the brackets. We'll get more into that, obviously, as we continue on. That starts on Wednesday's Dynamite. Let's get back over to WWE real fast before we get to NXT. we had a couple of title changes happen since we last left you.
I'm so confused about the bottom one.
Well, I'll go in order. I'll go in order. On we start on SmackDown right after we were done after our show posted. SmackDown happened, and they did a Sami Zayn Open Challenge, even though he wasn't on the show, and he pretty much told Nick Aldis, I want to do an Open Challenge because I promised everybody I would. We're doing it every week. And originally it was Miz that came out, and then he got attacked by Carmelo Hayes, kind of react pretty much exactly what Miz did to Carmelo a couple weeks ago, which completely makes sense storyline-wise. And then we're all waiting, and all of a sudden, Dragunov music hits, and everyone flipped the fuck out because he hasn't been on TV in over a year. So that was a big surprise.
I'm actually glad to see him back.
I'm happy to see him back.
So
And this match, and Sami brought the best out of Dragunov in this match. The two of them, I had not seen this kind of a match on WWE programming in a long time because it was old school, like Japanese strong style.
Yeah.
It was fucking hard hitting for a SmackDown match and a 3-segment SmackDown match. Like this match went long. It was exciting. We saw most of it on TV, so that was exciting.
My whole thing with Dragunov is as he's come back, he has changed his physique.
Yeah, he's more built. He's a lot more built than he was.
The beard's gone.
Yeah, he's a lot more built than he was last time. But
Well, the ending of the match was amazing. Though.
Yeah,
but he still has that speed momentum. That, which is
so
fantastic.
Solo comes out to interrupt, and then go ahead.
Solo comes out to interrupt. Sami's. It's that guy. That's actually what I'm going to say for that one, for that whole part. It's that guy. No, when Solo came, Sami's like, it's that guy.
That was weird.
And Solo comes out just saying no, not right now. Goes away. Sami's still focused. Dragunov comes running in, hits the exploder in the corner. Sami runs through the corner. You're expecting Haluva kick and retain. Dragunov hits the torpedo Moscow. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what he says to the crowd before he hits it.
I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea.
It's probably something.
Russian. Is it Russian? It's something in Russia. I don't know what it is.
And then he bounces back up really quickly, impressively, off the ropes. H-bomb 1, 2, 3, and new United States champion.
That was an awesome finish. It was an awesome finish. And I like the fact that Solo didn't in the NXT did not interfere in the match. He just distracted Sami, and then Dragunov won the match clean. And then the NXT
and then they beat the shit out of them.
Well, that's fine though. I have no problem with the NXT attacking, but I prefer being after the match than during the match. Because then we had a really good match. It was a really good match.
So now,
and it wasn't the Shinsuke Sami bullshit.
Yeah, this is such a good match. Like I really enjoyed it.
So now let's introduce a storyline where Solo and the family tree
MFTs
want to get the belt back in their faction.
What I like about this whole thing is that the MFTs are involved in this and in the tag team scene.
Right.
And you can believe them winning either match, which I like. I like that a lot. As for the other tag team the other title change, I was very confused by this too watching it. So last week, Dominic Mysterio pretty much said to Adam Pearce, "Why am I the only one defending my title?" So he's like, "That's a great idea. That's a great question. The Judgment Day should defend their titles next week." And then he looked at AJ Styles. He's like, "Well, why don't?" And AJ's like, "I made a suggestion. Well, me and Dragon Lee, we'll defend. We'll take a title shot because I think Pearce is just trying to be vindictive against Judgment Day because they never defend their titles." Yep. And to Pearce's defense, this is the first time the tag titles have been defended since July. Which is nuts. Which is absolutely fucking crazy.
True that.
And they brought it up on commentary. And I love Barrett's heel logic. Well, you can't lose them if you don't defend them.
True.
But I love the heel logic there. I did love it.
Makes sense.
It does. It does make sense. But anyway, so they defended them, and then they lost them to AJ and Dragon Lee, who people are now jokingly calling them AJ Lee, which made me laugh really hard. But stupid joke. It made me laugh. Just stupid joke. But I don't know why they did this title change. I have no clue why. I'm actually intrigued by it because now there's definitely a chance of the title changing hands again. Because there's no way how you give this belt on AJ and Dragon Lee that long. But yeah, I didn't see this coming either, guys.
I didn't watch this part. I saw the Dragunov title change.
Of course.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, happened on Raw. What happened on Raw?
And when I saw it on my phone, I said to my friend, in the exact words were, "What the actual fuck is WWE doing?" And then he's like, "Well, I sure missed a lot."
Well, funny part is we're watching it live, and this is one of those finishes that we're like, because AJ set up. I was putting Finn up for the Finn put AJ up for the Styles Clash, and we're like, okay, AJ's gonna counter out and he's gonna do something, and all of a sudden he hit the Styles Clash and it pins him, and I'm like, wait, what the hell just happened? Like, what just happened? Like that was my reaction to it.
vice versa. What you said.
But no, Finn went to attempt the Styles Clash, and AJ countered.
Oh, and rolled him up.
Oh, no, I had it right. I did have it right.
Okay.
Yeah, Finn attempted it because it looked like Finn was going to beat AJ with the Styles Clash.
Oh, and then rolled him up and something.
Yeah, and then he countered it, and then AJ won the match. And I look at AJ like, what the hell just happened? Like, what the hell?
You know exactly what that was. Chris Statler winning the AEW Women's Title.
Almost as shocking. That was more shocking to me. That was actually more shocking to me. But that was one of those like, wait, what? I have no problem though because they did the tag team titles. If you're gonna do a surprise title change because they had title matches on Raw, they actually did 3 title matches on Raw. So if you're gonna do a title change, do something like this that came out of nowhere. And it's AJ Styles, and nobody's gonna make a plan about AJ Styles holding a belt, especially going into his retirement year. But like, it surprised everybody. It was a nice surprise. But yeah, I was you like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck happened here?
I think the reason why belts changed hands is that they want to put some drama into the Judgment Day.
Which is fine.
Really?
Which is fine.
And here's the thing: if Dom is walking around with his 2 belts, and no one else in Judgment Day has any belts,
Good point. It's a good point, actually.
now they're going to focus on Dom and say, you know what? Everything that's been happening to the Judgment Day is because you want to be the number 1 guy. You want to be the focus guy. You want to be the most important guy. That's why our belts are missing. That's why we don't have this cohesive unit.
Oh,
so guess what? You're out of the tribe.
It's a great point, actually. I didn't think about it that way. It's a great point. It does add more drama to the Judgment Day. So, all right. So that is that. Let's get into the PLE that's happening tomorrow. It is NXT Halloween Havoc. And boy, this card is weird and fun and very Halloweeny. This show is very Halloweeny. Save it for next week's show.
No, I'll hit him next week as well.
But well, next week may fit the theme of the show next week. But anyway, let's go through this card. This is a weird card. I'm warning people, if you're not following NXT, this is a very strange, random card. Let's start with, I'm bringing it up on the screen here, the Javon Evans and the X Division champion Leon Slater taking on Trump AAA, Mr. Iguana with Leesta and La Parca. The reason this is happening is because I don't know what that was. It's because on NXT this week. By the way, if you have not watched the X Division title match that happened on NXT this week, don't even care about the match. Watch Javon and Leon having a fucking blast as 220 run-year-olds being highlighted on NXT. The two of them realize how young they are and how much fun they're fucking having. At one point, Javon Evans grabbed the headset as they're about to roll a commercial and threw it to break right in the middle of the match. Like, it was so random.
And then Leon should have said, and we're back for break.
It was so much fun and so entertaining. These two are so much fun.
And now they're just best friends.
They really are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But so they got Leon defended his title, and he had this match, and he awesome match, and he gets in the ring, and Javon's like, why don't we tag team again? But we need an opponent. So anybody, open challenge, anybody. And that's when Mr. Iguana music hit, and he came out with La Parca. And I was like, what the hell are we doing?
And the
what are we doing?
And the crowd is cheering, La Parca, La Parca.
It was awesome. It was so cool. So, but it's Halloween Havoc, and they're perfect for Halloween. This is definitely perfect for Halloween. So why not? Let's do it. And there's no reason for Evan and Slater to lose this match, but why not? I guess.
This is going to be a very
fun. I hope this opens the show. I really hope this opens the show, and we just have a blast for 15 minutes. I have no problem with this.
This is going to be the entertaining match where it's going to set the tone for what happens next.
So, all right, Cristian, any thoughts on this tag team match? Or obviously, I mean, I know who's winning, but this is one of those matches where it's like, this is going to be fun.
The Iguana wins.
Sayesta
wins. Not even Mr. Iguana. Sayesta wins.
And pins Javon Evans.
So
no, he pins the title, like the X Division title itself.
Christ. Anyway, let's move on to another match that's weird and random. It is the.
I swear to God, if Leon takes the title and starts like moving it, like it's talking, I'm done.
As long as the Diamanto's not in this match. By the way, Diamanto is back. Diamanito is back. They actually released Diamanito t-shirts recently to go with the puppet on WWE Shop. By the way, Fanatics put up t-shirts now. So apparently the Diamanito puppet sold out. At $150 the puppet, people sold out.
Wow.
I was stunned. I was like, what? Okay, sure. But whatever. Whatever's over, whatever's over sometimes, right? And Finn Balor gets the money from the tail. So go ahead. Go for it.
Cha-ching.
Anyway, so this is the NXT Women's North American Championship. Sol Ruka is the champion. She is her So we all assume maybe she's going to be dropping the belt like Seth did. This really makes me think the injury is not real. I want to make a note of that. This whole situation with the injury isn't real. But she's out there with crutches. And she's like, it's supposed to be her versus Blake Monroe on the show to make her a one-number contendership match. And I'll make sense. We got here very traditionally. Very traditionally. And Soul apparently got hurt on SmackDown against Charlotte and Alexa in a tag team title match with Zarya. And she was out there with crutches with Ava. And somewhere, somehow in this, Zarya says, I'll defend the title for you, which I didn't know we did that with singles titles. That was a tag team title thing. Didn't we did that with singles titles? But
I made the joke when I first saw it. It was Adam Cole and MJF ass the storyline right
a little
here.
bit. But so tomorrow at Halloween Havoc, it is Zarya defending the NXT Women's North American Championship for Sol Ruca against Blake Monroe. This makes a lot more sense if the title was up for grabs and Zarya can become champion. Then I think Zarya would actually have won this.
So Zarya can't fucking win the title.
It's technically, if Zarya wins, it's Sol Ruca becomes champion. So I think the right thing to do here is for Blake to win, and then Sol is pissed at Zarya. And I think Sol's injury is not real. It's not nearly as bad as they think it is. And then Zarya is going to lose the title, and then Sol's going to attack her after the match and turn heel because she's been leading heel. And he's going to turn official heel on Zarya after the match for costing her belt. That's where I think this is going.
You're probably right, because everything
It's
that
so
we've
complicated. It's so
seen
complicated.
is Blake has been trying to put a wedge between both of them, and now's the time for it to kind of explode. And Blake can have her way.
He's lost his words on this one. He doesn't know what to say on this one because this is so convoluted.
Do we have to draw a diagram?
No, he just dropped the microphone. He's done with this one. Let's move on.
You need to draw a damn diagram for this shit.
So does she have like a 33 and a third?
Give me a headset. I'm talking all three headsets.
Anyway,
talking all three microphones.
Let's move on. To a match that's actually been set up for a while. It is the NXT North American Championship match. This is a Day of the Dead match. I don't know what the hell that means, but let's do it. Let's do it. It is
where everyone is dead for a day.
I honestly have no idea what this means. I understand why they're doing it because of the Hispanic tradition of the Day of the Dead around Halloween. I fully understand that.
Right.
But I have no clue what the fuck it means. But it is Ethan Page defending the North American Championship against
I figured it out. You just have to kill the opponent.
El Hijo de Dr. Ragnar Jr. I totally don't sell that joke.
You know, it'd be funny if this was just a buried alive match.
That would make a lot more sense to this because I don't understand what's going on here. I'm assuming this is just another qualification match and no rules. I'm assuming
if I don't see a single tombstone or a gravestone.
But I do give but Ethan Page cut a promo in full out makeup that I haven't seen him wear since the North. So that surprised the hell out of me. So that should make this interesting. I don't expect them to take the belt off Page. I think Ethan Page is way too good at the heel champ to hit the belt off him right now. And by the way, I've heard the CW management loves Ethan Page. I've heard they love him as a wrestler, which is the only reason he's still down here. It's because the management of the CW loves him.
Here's the other thing I'm thinking of with this type of match too. What if it turns out to be a casket match?
Then say that. Or like Cristian said, very live match. Then just say that. Tell us the rules on Tuesday. Like, tell us the rules.
The rules are there are no rules.
Then fine, say that too. Then say that. They never said that. They didn't say anything.
I'm sure
that's
that
my problem with this.
I'm sure when Halloween Havoc comes out, they'll mention.
But that's the problem.
No, they won't. They won't message. They won't say anything
until the match starts. That's what's gonna happen.
No. Even the match starts,
and the booker's gonna be confused the entire time.
No.
More than normal.
Here's gonna happen. The bell's gonna ring. No rules are stated, so the both wrestlers are just standing there waiting for the bell.
Or they just beat the shit out of each other. Don't say anything. They just beat the shit out of each other for no reason. So, Ethan Page retains. That we're going with everybody here, just because.
Yeah.
All right.
The paper bag wins.
Speaking of random weirdness, so watching NXT.
Oh god.
Oh, here we go.
We have a Dark State promo going on. And everyone knows Dark State promos.
Yep.
By the way, we're happy with all the dancing was in the video. But anyway, so the Dark State video going on. And we all know the Dark State videos. They sit in the back, they talk in words that no one understands, and then they have the flashing Dark State logo come on the screen for some reason, and nobody cares. So they have the dark stage thing comes on,
and then a joke.
Yeah, well, they started the dark stage video. They're talking in their normal nonsense that no one knows they're talking about. We didn't even get to the butt joke yet, and all of a sudden, they cut to the Hardy compound, and it's the Hardys, as we know them, as we all know them, cutting a promo at the Hardy compound. Like, this is interesting. And they cut to Senior Benjamin.
Wasn't the first scene too?
I'll explain the whole thing.
Okay.
Explain the whole thing. I'll explain the whole thing.
Okay.
They cut to Senior Benjamin. I was like, "Hi, Senior Benjamin. How you doing?" For those who don't know Senior Benjamin, that's actually that is Matt Hardy's father-in-law. Just want to clarify that. And then they cut to various like little Halloween-y things around the complex, just standing still. And this drove me fucking crazy, especially after the zoo last year. They go all these things. I got like all these random things around the place, like a tree and all this kind of stuff. And then they come back to the Hardys and they're talking on how the dark state has broken them. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
And they're back by the Lake of Reincarnation. And the two of them jump into the Lake of Reincarnation. And they come back out as broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero.
Oh shit.
And then they start talking as the old school, Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. It's the first time Brother Nero has ever actually been on WWE programming, by the way. First time Brother Nero has ever been on TV. On WWE programming.
What was the other? Was it like Will-O-Wisp?
But back when Woken Matt Hardy was a thing, Jeff Hardy was in TNA. So they didn't have Brother Nero on the show. This is the first time Brother Nero has made an appearance. First time. So
no, I was asking though.
It was Willow. It was Willow.
Willow.
That was the other character in the Broken Universe. But anyway, so they have this whole thing of them that full out hair's back, everything's back.
Yep.
And all of a sudden they cut to all of Matt's children doing this. All of Matt has like 5 kids now, and they're all doing this. Freaking Rebby is on the fucking piano again, playing the old school Broken Matt music again. Yep. And then they cut to all these random items coming to life. All these random items they showed around the building, like a crow coming to life, and the tree came to life, and all this stuff comes to life. And then they finally finish this whole thing saying, "We're challenging you. Come to the Hardy compound for a NXT Tag Team Championship Broken Rules match." And it's the Broken Hardys versus Dark State.
Which one? Which member?
All of them. It doesn't matter because there's no rules. There's nothing counts here.
So 4v2.
All Phil craziness is going on here. And this time, and the problem is, at the WWE Universe, they only show the Woken side of things, but they were being tame. This is the broken side of things, and they're under TNA rules now.
Yep.
This is going to be fucking crazy. This is fucking nuts.
Are we all agreed this is the cinematic match?
This is beyond cinematic. This is going to be fucking crazy as hell. I'm excited.
Dark State wins.
I want to see fire come out.
Oh, you guys say, Christian?
Dark State wins.
Well, here's the thing.
After all that,
get the hell out.
Here's the funny part about this. I'm not looking at my phone much. I'm actually watching the show, obviously. And I get a message from my friend Josh, who is tired watching the show. He's like, I expected when he said, "Are you watching?" Because we started the show late because we were running a little late, and we started the show late. And he figured when he's like, "Are you watching live? Did you just see that segment?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna take my trouble from him because it made me laugh so hard because it was so unexpected from him. Because he's usually the guy who's very strict to this stuff. He likes tradition. He likes things how they are. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, nothing nuts here. And this is exactly the message I get from him.
Okay.
I have an opinion that will shock you. That made me so happy. I was like, a talking tree, a stone raven come to life, a pumpkin head? What the F? A Broken Hearted compound match. Really unexpected joy.
Wow.
Wait, so why would I hate the whole like cutting the thing?
Because remember at the zoo you were saying all those bugs and everything were gonna come to life?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
And they still will. I'm calling it right now. They still will.
But yeah, that was insane. But so yeah, we're having an NXT Tag Team Championship Broken Rules match. There's no way in hell they're gonna the Hardys. But this match is gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be fucking nuts. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nuts. And I'm wondering, just for pure shits and giggles, is Gregory Helms gonna be back for this? Because they're the running joke that Gregory Helms never does anything, and then he always pops up in Broken Universe matches, except for the one that they did in WWE because it was all WWE contracted people. It was just the Wyatts and everything. And this time, the rules don't apply anymore. And I wonder if they're going to make another joke where Gregory Helms just pops up out of nowhere. Because they made the joke in AEW when they did a Broken Rules match.
Does he like help the Hardys?
Yeah, but he just pops up all the time. And there's no reason for it. He just pops up and make a joke and then he leaves. Like the Hurricane. He appears like the Hurricane. There's no reason for it. There's no purpose to it. But it makes me laugh every time. It makes me laugh.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming.
So like, and now that they have everybody contact, they're back be able to do a Hurricane joke this time. Because he is the producer in WWE, so they can actually do this joke if they want to. So yeah, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Moving
Hardys.
on. What?
Everyone, other things the Hardys win.
Obviously, it's obvious.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have 2 title matches to finish us off here. We have, speaking of spooky, Tatum Paxley is it?
It's Spooky Month.
Thank you. The NXT Women's Championship's on the line. JC Jane is facing Tatum Paxley, who won a battle royal last Tuesday. Surprised the hell out of everybody, by the way. But here's the funny part: Tatum Paxley. She's in a heel faction. The heel faction themselves is hated. The culling is disliked, but Tatum Paxley is loved by the NXT crowd. So this is very conflicting. This is very conflicting for me because I would love for them to put the belt in Tatum Paxley. I would love for them to do that. I just don't see it. What do you guys think?
I want Tam to win.
Is it Tam to win?
I don't want JC to have this title anymore. She's had the moment. Just give it to someone else.
Good.
I think we need some fresh blood, and I think Tatum Paxley
Wow.
being
I know what he meant.
No, I was like, wow, out of all the ways you could have said that.
Makes sense though. I just said
I mean, I said it.
the logic
because-
makes sense. The logic makes
No,
sense.
I know the logic was like, out of all the things, fresh blood.
Anyway, go ahead. Because
Yeah.
thought.
So basically, I think people are tired of JC Jane because it's like stale. She's not.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
even that. She beat everybody. She beat everybody.
You know, so I mean, it's time for Tatum to basically get the belt and see what she can do with it.
It'd be interesting. It'd be fun. I'm intrigued by this whole idea.
So now,
know?
when she gets the
But
belt
maybe,
in the
but I also
calling,
feel like, but I have a weird feeling they only put this on here because he's the spooky character in Spooky Month. I have a feeling that's why they did this.
is that what it is?
I have a weird feeling. I would love for it to have that. Like I said, I would love for to see a title change here. I just have a weird feeling they just put this match on here because they don't have Shotzi and it's the best they could do.
Okay, so now Tatum has the belt. What does that do for the calling? Then?
I have no idea. It's a great
Right,
question.
right.
We'll have to find out.
Great. Okay, moving on. One last match. You have the NXT Championship. It is Ricky Saints. So weird for him to be champion versus Trick Williams. And by the way, I love the promo Ricky cut against Trick on Tuesday. I think that was the best Ricky promo I've seen in a long time, even in AEW.
Yeah.
So more of that, please, Ricky. Please. But Ricky versus Trick. There's no reason to put a belt on Trick. Ricky's got to
No,
retain, right?
no,
There's no
no,
reason.
no. Putting the belt back
Trick
on
doesn't
Trick is
need
shit.
taking a step backwards.
Yeah.
Trick does not need.
Like, I
shit.
understand
No.
why we're doing this match.
Right.
I get it. But, like, let's just get this out of the way before we move on because the next PLE is the Iron Survivor Challenge,
Right.
which I'm so damn excited about. So that will be in December.
That's the #1 contenders match.
Yes,
right?
but I love that. It's one of my favorite matches of the year. So I'm looking forward to that in December. But there's no way they're taking the belt off Ricky, especially after
No.
having be the leader for the NXT team and all this crazy stuff. So
'Cause the other thing too is with Ricky having the belt, and he
this
has
is his
it,
first defense, technically. This is his first defense.
Right.
So, like,
and he hangs on to it longer. There's a good chance for him to being called up.
listen, this is his first defense anyway, so I just don't see anything happening. So there you go. That is NXT. There you go. That is the NXT Halloween Havoc show. That'll be a reminder, everybody. It is on Peacock. By the way, if you're looking for it, it's on Peacock. All right. That being said, let's get out of here, guys. We're done here. We are done. I'm gonna hit this. We're going to be going, and we're going to be doing this show. Finally, we're finally getting to this. We're going to be looking at the. I'm going to write this down. There it is. We're going to be doing, and I wrote this down properly. It is the Wyatt Halloween Horror's House walkthrough,
That's a mouthful.
and also we'll also look at the card for the Saturday Night's main event, which is going on Halloween weekend. So that's what we're going to be doing on next week's show, and I do have nice little Halloween music actually set up for that show. So, Cristian, you know the drill. Do your thing.
Wow.
Let me put it back here. I'll put it back down there.
Follow me at the Villain Zane 627 on YouTube. The Villain Zane Riley. Tomorrow is gonna be our Halloween show for DZW. Halloween Bash. Everyone's going to be dressing up the characters. Not going to look like themselves, but it's going to be a hell of a time.
Oh, sounds fun, actually.
So stop by. It's gonna be a shit show again, but you know what? That's the fun of it.
It sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Are you gonna have a Bob Boyer ring?
You know what? Can you do a favor? Can you send me like screenshots of this for next week's show so we can see what
I could. Everyone's gonna send me pictures of their costume.
Yeah, please do. And we'll look through the next week's show. I'd love to go through those pictures with you next week. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Some of them are inspired. Some of them are just random shit they made up, and you know what? They're gonna look cool anyways.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Fair enough. And I'm gonna hopefully by next week's show I'll have this written down for Dad. I keep forgetting to do this for him. Make a hat.
Hey, you can find us on most streaming platforms: Facebook, Buy Us By,
YouTube.
Oh, how about Apple?
Apple Podcast. Work.
Yeah.
I have to write this shit down for him. I really have to write this shit down for him.
Just
Anyway, where you can find us stuff?
Hey, we're at Generation Evolution 00.
Do not forget the 00 or you get the wrong goddamn show.
So a funny story. I just got a new computer today. And I went to log in, and I legitimately, and we do this bit every fucking week. And I was putting our email address in to sign things in, and I forgot to put 00 in. I forgot to put it in.
Did you get a snapshot of what that site looks like?
No, I put the email in for the Generation Evolution 00
got
at gmail.com if you want to contact us. And I accidentally put 00, and I was wondering, what the fuck is this? Because the logo didn't pop up or anything. I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot the 00. I forgot it. So,
You
yeah,
forgot
it's
it?
very
Oh,
easy.
no.
It's
Okay.
very easy to forget it sometimes. Even the person that runs the producer of the show forgets it. So, there you go. So, all right. Let me go back to this. There we go. So that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. Spread the word. Go on our social platforms and comment on videos, and we'll talk about them on here. So until next week.
What are we doing next week?
I just told this. I did all this for. I literally did this whole spiel already. Obviously, we're not paying attention whatsoever when I did this entire spiel literally a minute ago.
I just wanted you to say it again.
Well, I'm going to put the graphic up as we close the show. Okay. But thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week for our Halloween show.
Yay!
I'm Blake.
I'm Christian.
I'm Mark.
And you've been here for the Generation Evolution. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
It's Spooky Month.
Love you guys. Comment. Please.
Thank you for joining us inside the Generation Evolution. We'll be back next week.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.